Zelensky says, unacceptable, to offer Russia concessions on Ukraine. Crazy this is even a discussion. Russia started this. They took Crimea in 2014 and the world done fuck all, then they went all in 2022. Ukraine didn't force the Russians' hand. Putin chose to do this. The idea of any kind of concession is all kinds of fucked. Sure, we want peace but not on Russia's terms. Attack any nation, call Trump handsome and you can keep the land that you took. The World 2024. In one comment, Trump suggested that the conflict was Ukraine's fault. Donald would seem to be supporting his buddy Putin. Trump and his supporters are apparently discovering that it's not going to be that easy to get the deal he sold them. Remember, on day one asterisk, Czechoslovakia 1938. You are here. Good. Stay strong. Ukraine. Convince Europe it's in their best interest to keep the fight going and bleeding Russia dry. If Russia is allowed to take a step back, with territorial concessions, they'll just lick their wounds until it's time to come hunting again. Make sure Russia's dick stays stuck in the bear trap that is the war in Ukraine. Russian general accused of running torture camps dies in Ukraine. Rightfully killed. Seriously. Give Ukraine some credit. There's a drone pilot who skillfully flew it into the general. He tortured and extorted the salaries of his own soldiers. It might not be Ukrainians who killed him. Huh. Somehow a Ukrainian drone found him. Shame. I don't get Russian military practices. Why are their generals constantly dying in battle? I mean, even a garbage general takes significant time and resources to cultivate. Why wouldn't you keep them away from the flying bullets? Or at least insanely well protected? They fight like modern warfare is completely foreign to them. Their troops have no morale. Their command structure is so weak it requires the highest ranks near the front. Were the Soviets really so much better? Or were we shadow boxing a boogeyman for decades? Greater than. According to the Russian news organization Astra, Klemenko also set up torture camps in occupied Donetsk for Russian soldiers. Klemenko reportedly forced soldiers to hand over their salaries in exchange for moving them from the front lines. He also allegedly used torture to coerce injured soldiers to join assault groups. WTF. Sounds like everyone there wanted him dead. As Russians say, may the earth be glass wool for you. Qatar agrees to kick Hamas officials out of Doha. Probably a smart move. Things are about to get a bit insane. The US is probably giving Qatar an out so their shit doesn't get fucked. First, no country wants them. Second, they should be arrested. They should go back to Palestine, see how that goes for them. I'm no expert and happy to be corrected. But it looks like Hamas leadership has overplayed their hand and now they're fucked. Where would they go that Israel can't reach? Send them to Gaza, that's where they should call home instead of hiding out in the lap of luxury. In Qatar, collecting taxes from everything bought or sold in Gaza. The head of the snake needs to be exposed and dealt with. What are they going to do with the billions of dollars they stole from the Palestinian people? Will they give it back to support their brothers and sisters in their time of need? Ukraine has produced its first 100 missiles, Zelensky says. So if Ukraine produces its own missiles, they technically can do whatever they wish with them, right? NATO wouldn't have a say in how they are used. Great, now let Russia have a good look at them. I am honestly hoping for Biden to send this guy everything he needs before January, and then Ukraine starts making their own shit to strike deeper in Russia, and then Russia can't try and blow up anyone else because of it. Time to bring the war to Moscow. If the missiles are as good they're drones, hold on tight Russian military targets. Much as it's unspeakably scary. Ukraine needs to regain their nuclear capability ASAP.